Baked potato changed my life. Baked potato showed me the way. If you want to know what is wrong from right, you must listen to what potatoes say. Wash your hands and stay indoors, thank you, baked potato. Only go to grocery stores, thank you, baked potato. If you want to have a better day, you must listen to what the baked potatoes say. Keep some distance, make some space, thank you, baked potato. Remember not to touch your face, thank you, baked potato. If you want to have a better day, you must listen to what the baked potatoes say. B-A-K-E-D-P-O-T-A-T-O. Baked potato.
Now when a virus comes along that's spreading like a plague, and POTUS and his lackeys have been nothing if not vague, well then you've got to trust the CDC and listen well, unless you want to bid our free society farewell. There is a super bad, transmittable, contagious, awful virus, and if we don't act quick and social distance, it will mire us in a stretch of quarantine that lasts until July. A super bad, transmittable, contagious, awful virus, and if you got a better cough in your arm, and if you got a better cough in your arm. Now back in 1918, influenza had its run, but half their docs were busy overseas with World War I. Today we have mass media and scientists to say, if you don't want this virus, well then stay 6 feet away. Super damn important that we practice isolation, cause we're asymptomatic while it's in incubation. We'll overwhelm our hospitals if there's not mitigation. It's super damn important that we practice isolation. If we don't do it, then we're all gonna die. If we don't do it, then we're all gonna die. And so I hope at last you take the lesson here to heart, cause it's already scary and we're only at the start. If you get bored, just think of the immunocompromised, who can't go much of anywhere unless it's sterilized. Oh, super bad, transmittable, contagious, awful virus. If we don't act quick and social distance, it will mire us in a stretch of quarantine that lasts until July. A super bad, transmittable, a super bad, transmittable, a super bad, transmittable, contagious, awful virus. Super bad, transmittable, contagious, awful virus.
This train terminates at West Hampstead.
I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me, 'cause I don't understand you. Oh, you are yet to learn how to speak. When we first met, I will never forget, 'cause even though I didn't know you yet, we were bound together then and forever, and I could never let you go. I can't wait to know, what do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be
Once in every generation, people of our land are called upon by history to bravely take a stand. Patriotic Britons, hear your country call to you. We all must do our duty now, which means we all must do fuck all. All good people, heed your nation's call. A time of national crisis needn't be a time of stress if we have a bit of government-mandated idleness. Fuck all. So diligently on your sofa scroll. Indefinitely procrastinate, go back to bed and masturbate as long as you will do fuck all. Could do a spot of decorating or some gardening. Hang a picture, put up shelves or other useful thing. Marie Kondo all your wardrobes, you will be so glad you did. Or finally write your novel, who we trying to kid will do fuck all. Fuck all. Fuck all. Eat cereal while staring at the wall. It's an easy way to spend a week or 2 or 5 or 6. The time has come for us to chill with or without Netflix. Fuck all. Fuck all. Standing absolutely still and standing tall. Reducing infectivity by seizing all activity while time slows to a crawl. Fuck all. What will save us when it comes to it is the laziness of your average Brit, and we have the wherewithal to do fuck all. Fuck all.
That's the forecast. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.
So as some of you guys might know, I'm a music teacher, and I found that one of the best ways that I can process the whole transition to online learning and teaching is to write a song. So I wrote a song. I'd like to share that with you guys now. Here we go.
There's no business We hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
Oh, hi there. Just because we're in a lockdown doesn't mean you don't take care of yourself. So, I'm going to do a quick makeup tutorial for you, just an everyday look. You really did. And then it's for your lipstick. So make sure, if you want your lips to be bigger, because you can't have any next, go for the mascara. That's no more foundation. Obviously that doesn't cost any money, so we can just chuck it anywhere we like. Mascara for the finishing touches. Now this is how, after the eyeshadow, is how you make your eyes really pop. There we go. And now, well, you ready to stay in?
Faith Graham joins us live from Miramar Beach to give us a closer look. Faith?
Good morning, Chris. I'm at Miramar Beach Access 49 here in Walton County, and today is a pretty big day. The beaches are fully reopened for the first time in more than a month. And while some residents are happy, some are not. And one of those people is Walton County resident and Florida lawyer Daniel Ohlfelder. Today he's going to be protesting the beaches being open, all while dressed as the Grim Reaper. And I'm actually joined by him now. I'm going to step out of the frame and hand him the mic so he can explain why he's here and why he is dressed the way that he is. Daniel?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here today to try to make a point that we need to, I think it's premature that we open our beaches. I'm a huge proponent of public beaches, and I've been fighting for that for years, but I think that the danger of bringing all the people here to our area and spreading the virus, and I think it's going to prolong the recovery we have.
I'll stick a pony in my pocket. I'll fetch a suitcase from the van. Cause if you want the business but you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man. Where it all comes from is a mystery, like the changing of the seasons and the tides of the sea. It's the one that's driving me berserk, why the wanted fools and losses work.
I think you've captured Chris Whitty pretty well, actually.
Well, thanks.
Can you show it to us on the screen now?
Yeah, of course.
What is the slogan?
The slogan is...
Everybody kept going on about how you can make one of these face masks and a pair of socks. So I thought I'm going to try it. So here goes. I'm going to show you my turnout. Right, this on. Hold on, I'll fix it. Are you ready for this? Here goes.
them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
I had to come sit in my car and listen to this man. Let it go. I'm just sitting in my car listening to Let It Go.
Cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small.
Let it go. We'll be outside soon.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Thank you.
Do we now think that Public Health England is publishing what everybody needs to see, right down to a sort of local government level? And in that case, do we say, well, Leicester's been useful, we've got an example, and we're improving our systems as a result?
Yes, so that's so we're hoping so, and it's a learning process. So now we're moving to this new approach of these, local lockdowns. It's part of the learning process to really understand how this is happening. Now, quite honestly, this should have happened a long time ago, in my opinion. But here we are in this situation, and so how can we improve it for the inevitable lockdowns which might come further down the road? We've seen the statistics saying the other hotspots of concern might be in Barnsley and Bradford, and so how can we make sure that they're getting the right data now so we don't have this problem again?
What's your daughter called?
She's called Scarlett.
Scarlett, I think it looks better on the lower shelf. And it's a lovely unicorn. It's a lovely unicorn. Okay, so obviously, and do stop me if you need to crack on. Do tell us.
I'm good, what's his name?
My name is Christian.
What's his name?
His name's Christian.
Christian.
Are we caught in something of a catch-22 with contact tracing? Because most of us are trying to isolate ourselves as much as possible.
Just say no.
No. Is the short answer.
And the long answer is...
The slightly longer answer is that...
we're not caught in a catch-22.
So we're not caught in a catch-22.
And social distancing measures are still very important, even in the Isle of Wight, where we're trialling the app.
Social distancing measures are the thing that it's doing there.
Are the thing that it's doing there? No, hold it together, Matt. Try to say the words rather than let them dribble out of your wobbly mouth.
And so hence the...
Stay at home, protect the NHS, save lives. That's still really important.
Stay at home to protect the NHS and save lives, unless you're in the Isle of Wight.
What? No, take that back right now, you gibbering omelette.
But even in the Isle of Wight, you should...
Still stay at home.
Still...
Stay at home.
Stay at home to protect the NHS and save lives.
But install the app if you're on the Isle of Wight.
That you should also install the app, because that will help this to be yet more effective.
Okay, I think our message of stay at home, save lives, but go out and use our app is starting to confuse people.
And it's quite a We can...
Okay, what's important right now is stressing that there is no link between contact tracing and relaxing lockdown measures.
We haven't said that you...
We can't make changes.
We can't make changes before it's up and running. It's just that the
lower the number of new cases, the more effective it will be.
The lower the number of new cases, the more effective it will be.
Fine, move on.
But we haven't made a concrete link.
Move on.
That your question drew.
Move on before you get into another one of your muddles.
Between the...
Too late.
They...
You do realise that the more you try to explain things on which you have no expertise, the more it becomes apparent that your level of success should not have gone any further than that of a branch manager of a PC World.
And making changes to the social distancing measures.
Are you done?
There isn't a necessary link between the two. They're just... They...
Please stop. You're somehow saying nothing, and you're saying it really slowly. So just wind up and say goodbye, please.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for all the questions.
Very grateful for the opportunity to blah, blah, blah.
Very grateful for this opportunity to have set out these details of our
Yeah, that's crystal clear.
Test, track and trace programme, and look forward to seeing you again here.
Oh, Matt, just get off. You're not auditioning for the One Show.
From here in Downing Street very soon. Thanks very much.
And don't look in the camera so much. I know you don't mean it, but there's a real 10 Rillington Place vibe about you when you look down a lens, and it's really not very comforting at all.
Oh, he's the greatest. He's fantastic. Whenever there is danger, he'll be there. Oh, he's an ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest, he's the quickest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. Oh, Danger Mouse. Oh, he's a dangerous mouse.
So if there is an economic benefit, sir, and there is a public health benefit, sir, why not go forward and say there should be mandatory masks all across this country?
Well, I don't know if you need mandatory because you have many places in the country where people stay very long distance. You talk about social distancing, but I'm all for masks. I think masks are good. I would wear, if I were in a group of people and I was close.
You would wear one?
Oh, I would. Oh, I have. I mean, people have seen me wearing one. If I'm in a group of people where we're not, 10 feet away, but usually I'm not in that position, and everyone's tested. Because I'm the president, they get tested before they see me. But if I were in a tight situation with people, I would absolutely.
You think the public will see that at some point?
I mean, I'd have no problem. Actually, I had a mask on. I sort of liked the way I looked. Okay, I thought it was okay. It was a dark black mask, and I thought it looked okay. It looked like the Lone Ranger. But no, I have no problem with that. I think, and if people feel good about it, they should do it.
Minister David Cameron was talking about, oh, I'm really sorry, that's my son arriving.
Really?
Sorry, really embarrassed, sorry.
So sorry.
Hold on one second.
Oh, can I
sorry.
have 2 biscuits?
Yes, you can have 2 biscuits.
I believe you are blushing, Mr. Big Artiste.
So it sort of is curious. A man works for us, with us, very closely, Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx, also highly thought of. And yet they're highly thought of, but nobody likes me.
Because you're a complete bastard.
Wins.
Why are we waiting another week before we are asking the general public to put a mask on when they go into a shop?
Well, it is of course safe in shops, and we're.
Think then, because there's been a lot of chat about this today, are we being too relaxed?
I think we don't know. It's very hard to measure the levels of relaxedness, but it's not surprising that the numbers have increased because we've dramatically changed our behaviour according to the government's instruction since the lockdown ended. So everyone as individuals does have an important role to play. Social distancing, hand washing, masks in crowded places. If you have eyesight problems, you should test them with a lengthy drive with your family. But the government does have responsibilities as well. And I think they're meeting them a lot less than the general public are meeting theirs.
Okay. In England, we're making the rules complicated and confusing. First, students must throw up on their parents and their grandparents, and if you don't, you will be arrested. Second, I also want to see 2 big flying horses. Third, wash your nose on Mondays, please. Fourthly, if you smell meat, you must take a pregnancy test, and anyone breaking the rules risks being dispersed to Germany and Spain. Thank you.
Hello, me again. Everyone have a good summer, yeah? Eat out to help out. Do you enjoy that? Get yourself a couple of cheap Nando's. Get down the pub. See your mates. Good. Well, the fun's over now because the fucking virus is back. Right, Chrissy, put up the first slide. Okay. This is what happens when you sit on the bus with your mask on, with your fucking nose sticking out like a fucking nonce. This is what happens when you walk around with your mask on your fucking chin. Do we have to spell it out for you? Christmas is cancelled. There isn't even going to be a John Lewis ad this year. We've just found out that Christmas trees spread the virus. You're not going to be drinking Baileys. Baileys is cancelled. This is what happens when you elect a yellow Labrador as Prime Minister.
This is a lateral flow test. They are very simple to use. It is this lateral flow device that produces such a speedy result. This 2-inch bit of plastic offers a possible route out of lockdown. Please do not hesitate. Make the most of this opportunity. These lateral flow tests are a way to get on with our lives.
I think I've forgotten how to socialize. I think it's what happens when you spend the 7 months on your own inside. Just bumped into my auntie on the street, and instead of asking how are you, I said I'm nice to meet. That's not even a sentence. What? I think I've forgotten how to socialize. I think I could read a bunch of wiki hours and start to self remind. But there's so much up there they need to clarify. Like eye contact does not mean you should touch their eyeball with your own eye. Sorry about that, Grandma.
Hey man, it's good to see you. Yeah, the Munston could have Wednesday. The Munston? Well, what's a Munston? It's Globe now, so not so nicely. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
we're trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
This is the first Halloween we haven't really had, and you're the president.
Well, I'm the president, but I'm not a politician, okay? So I'm doing business. I'm a businessman. So we're not doing president. We're sort of doing, doing president, but we're not really doing president very much. Frankly, it's not me. When it's good, it's me, but when it's bad, that's another guy. It's another guy did it if it was bad, but anything good that happened, that's gonna be me, baby, with a bullet. Some people disagree with me about coronavirus, but we're doing it probably better than Obama ever did. When Obama, by the way, did coronavirus, he did a terrible job.
Obama never did coronavirus.
He would eat a big bowl of bats every morning.
What?
He'd get the bat AIDS, and then he'd have the coronavirus.
No.
And he did terrible with it. He never got over it.
No. That's
Died
not
like
true.
20 times. They had to get the paddles and everything.
He died? God.
Obama died. He died and he's dead.
You need to make this. What is it? It's a part of a virus. A virus? Just a part of it, not the actual virus. They're called COVID-19. They have 4 cans and they're coming. 4 cans? Please. What is this? This messenger told me to make them. I've never seen these before. I'll make some new antibodies to get rid of them. Seize the forks. Nice body. Gonna make this place my new home. 4 cans. Seize them.
Do we now say with confidence that life should be returning to normal by spring?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm probably the first guy to say that, but I will say that with some confidence.
That's fabulous news. Professor John Bell, thank you so much for talking to us.